We have all noticed the spikes at the gas pump, and our South Plains farmers are now preparing for an economic shock from the fallout in Ukraine as well. Good evening, I'm Lauren Motter.
I'm Brian Mudd. The agriculture industry bracing for a shakeup, also as a result of the Russian invasion. KAMC Ryan Chandler spoke with experts to learn how this may affect us.
Well, that's right. We know that Texas's economy is built largely upon our fields and our fuel, and Russia's invasion is directly interrupting both. We've spoken at length about what that means for gas prices, but both Russia and Ukraine are major agricultural exporters as well. Here's the state of the market tonight and how the experts warn farmers and all of us who eat their products should prepare. The Ukrainian flag, a tribute to a national pride. Amber waves of grain below a deep blue sky. But as those skies darken in a haze of war, the economic impacts will be felt in fields here in Texas.
You go to the gas pump and you know what it's already doing to your household budget immediately. When this feeds through the supply chain in terms of food, it's a double whammy.
Russia and Ukraine account for a quarter of the world's wheat exports and 14% of corn exports. Wheat up 50% in just 2 weeks. Corn selling for more than in almost a decade.
We're going into the planting period in Ukraine, and none of that is going to happen on any widespread scale. Some of those products are grown here or directly impacted.
Texas farmers already feeling the strain in the cost of doing business.
Farmers in and around Lubbock are now going to see cost increases in multiple ways. The cost of the energy, the fuel that goes into their tractors, the cost of the fertilizer they're going to put on the ground. All these kind of things are going to increase costs, and that's going to mean some more difficult decisions about what plants to crop this growing season.
But even if the conflict were to end tomorrow, experts warn farmers and consumers to prepare to pay more for months to come.
I think what we're going to see are ripple effects for the next 6 to 12 months. It's not like we're magically going to turn on the corn pipeline when this ends. If it's not in the ground and planted in time, we're not going to have the crop coming out of Ukraine.
And all the while, our biggest cash crop here on the South Plains, cotton, is a bit of an anomaly. Well before Russia shook up the market, it was already its most expensive in over a decade, and it's been relatively stable in the last 2 weeks. Neither Russia nor Ukraine are important cotton exporters, but as the experts explain, when we see volatility in any crop, it seeds uncertainty about the future of others, and it's generally a bad thing for the entire industry.